Hey, everybody, how are you? Happy Monday. I am actually in two places. I'm on the Blue Moon Manifestations Facebook page and on Instagram. So, hello, everyone. Let's see. Keep going. Let's see. Okay. Goodness, all sorts of new features on Instagram. There we go. Hello. Hi, everybody. I see you. Okay, get going. Okay. I don't know what's going on with Instagram. Add face filters. Can I skip it? There we go. Next. Done. Okay. I think we're good. Sorry for the delay. Normally on Mondays, I have a Monday video for you guys. And this Monday, I don't. I mean, I didn't have a pre planned one, so I didn't record it. I don't have anything specific to talk about, so I just thought I'd go with it. And I would turn today into Monday or Message Monday, Monday's message, and maybe pull a card or something like that. So, and normally, like I said, these are pre recorded. So if you are catching this live, say hello and wave or say where you're watching from, anything at all. And if you're newer to either of my pages and you're not quite sure what these are anyway, you've caught it kind of like on an oddball day. But my name is Patty Diaz, and I am a manifestation coach. I specialize in helping you up level your life by showing you or helping you achieve those rock star dreams that felt out of reach and unattainable, by first becoming the person who has those things already and therefore attracting them much more easily. And I do this by showing you how to work with the moon to create a life of magic. And my formula of magic is manifestation, abundance, gratitude, intention, and clarity. So normally on Mondays, I have like a manifestation message or a mindset message, like Money Monday, Music Monday, and nothing really was coming to me today. So I'm coming on with a message. I'm going to pull a card and just talk a little bit about the magic of today, with the moons, with the where the moon is, and maybe what to focus on right now if you're someone who works through the lunar cycle. And if anybody has any questions, then just let me know. Otherwise, we'll just kind of go with Monday message and go from there. Sometimes I think it is relevant with the lunar phase that we're in right now. We are in the waning half of the lunar cycle. It is a time where we are letting go of challenges or beliefs or anything that really isn't serving us. If you work with the lunar cycle, we had a Taurus new moon um, almost 4 weeks ago, because we're not quite at the new moon again. And Taurus is all about safety. It's an earth sign, so it has to do with safety, security, stability, the things that we love, right? Surrounding ourselves with the things that we love and that make us feel secure. So, what are some things that maybe are keeping you from feeling safe? What are some stories or some thoughts or some challenges maybe that have come up this lunar cycle, that maybe left you feeling unsafe or anxious? And examine that a little bit. I was doing this last night in some journaling. Examine what the meaning might be behind that and see if you can reframe, let that story go, let go of whatever attachment you have to the outcome. Sometimes that's where our anxiety comes from. We have an attachment to the way that we want things to play out. We have an attachment to the timing of when and how, and it needs to be by this time. And so that actually works the opposite. It actually works against us. Instead of helping it attract or come sooner, it puts it off. It holds it off a little bit. So if these are things that are coming up for you, maybe do some journaling about that. Maybe that's what this Monday message is about, since I didn't have a specific topic come to mind. And so, just with those thoughts, we're in the waning half of the lunar cycle. Today, the moon is in Pisces, which is the last sign of the zodiac calendar. And we are in the last quarter of the lunar cycle. So, we had the third quarter moon I think a day or two ago. So we're wrapping things up right now. What feels like it might be falling away? With the eclipse energy we had earlier, sometimes we notice things falling away that are not things we intentionally wanted to release, right? Like we might intentionally say we're releasing fear or doubt or resistance or things that don't serve us, but and we have an idea of what those are. But maybe you're noticing some things falling away, people or experiences or resources even that you were counting on or had depended on, and that are just not as stable or they're not as regular. And this is that type of thing, that things that are falling away without us intentionally letting them go or identifying them, those are the things that need to leave or from us, distance ourselves from them in order to make room for the things that we do want. So think about that when you say, well, why is this feeling so uncertain? Why is this falling away? Why is it feeling like things are falling apart when I'm working on building something, building that stability and feeling into that safety? One of the things that came up for me in journaling last night was, well, my intention was, because I always focus on what I want to feel and the type of person that I want to step into, is feeling safe. I really tapped into or honed into that feeling safe energy of Taurus, the Taurus new moon. And so what I realized in writing stuff out in my journal last night was the things that are falling away because some of my resources, are not as regular as they were, which I was speaking a specific example when I was sharing, talking about that as a possibility. And the way that my my job, because I still have a day job, and even though I am working on, doing this full time, it feels a little bit unsettling to have the thing that I wanted, that I spoke out loud, start to actually happen. And in my journaling, I was like, well, if I want to feel safe, and my intention is to feel safe and secure and know that everything is going to be all right, well, I have to have something that will let me experience that, right? So I have felt safe. I'm like, things are working out. I know I'm taken care of. Everything I need to take care of financially has been able to get covered, and it come, the resources come at the right time and for what I need. And I know actually that I am going through this. I'm experiencing this falling away to really see, do I feel safe? And I do. And I know that things are, working out. And I can also then see evidence of that. It's like, oh, look, this is coming in this way. It's a different way. Oh, resources and abundance and monetary things and income are coming in different ways from different avenues, which is exactly what I said I wanted. But I haven't actually experienced it before until now in the physical realm. So I have to learn how to navigate that. And that actually helped. It helped in that, um, journaling through that in this waning part of the lunar cycle. So, hi, Marilyn. Good to see you. And let's see. So let me just pull a card. I haven't pulled cards for you guys or for anybody in a long time. And since I didn't have a specific Monday topic, I'll just pull a card. And since it is Monday is also associated with the moon day, Monday. Mondays are really great for setting the tone of how you want to feel this week, how you want to experience your week. So, do you want to feel calm? Do you want to feel accomplished, like getting things done? Do you want to feel prepared, taken care of? However, you want that to go, Mondays are a great day to set that intention, because Mondays are all about the moon, which is all about our emotions and our inner feelings. So I'm just going to pull a card from the Queen of the Moon Oracle, since I didn't have anything specific, and see what message might come. What message needs to be shared today, since I don't have one. Okay, there's one that jumped right out. So what does it say? Protection. So I'll show you the card. And I'm in two places. So I'm going to hold it. Let's see, the protection card. And I don't know if it's backwards for you guys on Instagram. Protection. So you see the bird kind of taking care of the woman curled up in the, there we go, in the nest. And the phase of the moon that this card is associated with is the waning crescent. So we're actually approaching the waning crescent. I don't know the exact date, but I can look it up. Watch it be today. I don't know if that's true or not, but let's see. Waning crescent. Where's the calendar? What is today's date? The 23rd. No, it's actually later in the week. The waning crescent will be on Thursday. So with the waning crescent, let's see what the message is. What number is that? It's 24. So the waning crescent moon message, protection, your higher power, however you describe this, is a loving and protective energy. You are loved and protected. Identify your fears. You can protect yourself better. Did I read that right? You are loved and protected. Identify your fears. You can protect better. Trust yourself. And the mantra is, I am loved and protected. So I'll hold that up and then I'll read the, hi, Deanne. Hold that up. I know I'm in, see, maybe two places can see it. There we go. With the bird taking care, protecting what's in the nest. And so the message is, as the lunar cycle comes to this last set of crescents, we're winding down. And this will be on Thursday, like I said, that we're at the crescent, waning crescent. As the lunar cycle comes to the last set of crescents, in this case, the waning ones, we know that the dark moon is close. And so is the fresh start of the beautiful new moon. And we will have a new moon in Gemini. So here is our chance to let go of our resistance, surrender and let go. To do that with confidence, we may feel that we need some support from the universe or whatever we believe our higher power to be. That support can take the form of feeling protected from whatever might happen and helping us get the courage to release what needs to go. Witches and other pagan practitioners who use the lunar and seasonal energies are often asked to assist people with spells, techniques, and even talismans of protection. These darker moons and the dark moon itself provide a great time to create and cast for this purpose. An easy way to plug into the earth, raise that benevolent and loving energy. Oh, an easy way is to feel that protection. An easy way is to plug into the earth, raise that benevolent and loving energy, and turn to the four directions, asking each direction to shield and protect your endeavors. And connect with the moon herself. Connect with the moon herself with you as you conduit in the middle. Then finally connect with the moon herself with you as a conduit in the middle. Gotcha. Brimming full of power and confidence. Trust in yourself to do what you need to do. So if you have a crystal, it says a good companion crystal is some black tourmaline, and I just happen to have one. I didn't read that ahead of time, but that's what, if you have some black tourmaline, it's good to work with and have around. But basically, this supports the energies that are going on right now. That the moon is waning, it's getting smaller in size, or so it appears in the sky. And it's that time. What can we let go and release and feel safe to do so before coming up to the new moon? And when the book said connecting with the earth, that was perfect because the new moon of this lunar cycle was Taurus, and that is an earth sign. So letting go of the things that keep you from feeling safe. Now, a lot of that, it doesn't have to be physical or tangible. It can actually be beliefs, thoughts, experiences can contribute. So what is keeping you, or what has been keeping you from feeling safe? And something that you can also reflect on at this time as we're letting stuff go is whatever we are experiencing, it is reflecting back to us what our belief is. So, like I said, things were falling away, and a previous, me 2 years ago, 3 years ago, would have started to feel very anxious. Like, oh my gosh, what is happening? I don't have the resources. I don't have the financial support, but actually I do. Every single thing I've needed has been taken care of, and it comes, I mean, not the same way, not in the same timing, but the resources come. So that is reflecting back to me that I actually feel safe. I know that I will traverse this challenge, and then once I do, I won't ever fit in that anymore. I'll have this as an experience. It won't just be something that I um, need to imagine feeling safe in uncertain situations, because now I've experienced it. So, what are some things that might be keeping you from feeling safe? And you can ask yourself, what is that reflecting back to me? What am I uneasy about? What is the story behind that? What is the subconscious, belief, that undercurrent that is that where these stories are coming from? And here's a quick tip. If nobody has any questions, I'll probably just kind of wrap up with this. Here's a quick tip. If you don't identify, like if you say, okay, so what is the story? Because a lot of these stories we have developed from what we learned as a child. We're carrying these beliefs because we were taught them or experienced them very young. And if you don't quite right away understand or know what that limiting belief or the story is, take yourself out of the picture. Turn it into like a third person scenario. It's like, okay, so what would a person who is experiencing these things, this fear or this, where, what might they be thinking? Where might that come from? And even though you're still thinking about the same scenario, distancing yourself just that little bit might open up some space, in your brain to say, "Hi, Dana, how are you?" You might have some space to say, "Oh, they think that let's see, how could I phrase that for me?" So if I were taking this up, I was not feeling safe in my current circumstances, what might a person whose resources are changing fear? Well, not having enough to cover expenses, or not having the same amount of financial reserve. Okay, but does that mean it has to stay that way? Well, of course not, because I'm a business owner. I can create income, I can generate income, and I have a recurring income. I have already established this, but it's just like that falling away of that snakeskin. Like I like to, the things that fall away that feel uncomfortable are us growing out of our old snakeskin and letting that go. And it's an uncomfortable process. So that's, I guess, what the message is today. What is keeping you from feeling safe? Know that you are protected, and that things are always happening for our benefit. And if you're in a similar situation where you just don't feel financially secure, or things are shifting because the world continues to shift, say, okay, what is this making room for? What can I step into instead? So if that's falling away, what is it falling away to invite in? What can I do instead? Because it all comes to our thoughts. Our thoughts create our reality. And I have been doing so, I should say, I have been experiencing so much of this um, stuff that I've been learning about, and, know in my head, but have not actually experienced. I'm experiencing them now. And it's like, okay, so this is what it feels like. So this is how I'm going to step up. I am being invited by my higher self, by our higher power, to step up when the discomfort steps in, right? I have a whole lot I can invite in. You are so welcome, Dana. I love it. There is so much. The thing is, we're conditioned. Our what is it? What they refer, our reptilian brain is actually always looking for the danger instead of the solution. It's actually up to us. We have to on purpose shift our thinking and say, okay, this is making room for what? And for me myself, this is making room for me to step up into this full-time gig that I have been saying that I want all the time, right? Well, you know what? I have to learn how to live a new way. I have to learn how to look at resources differently. So, what can you look at differently? And if that's something that you're having trouble identifying, let us know in the comments. That's part of the, being safe and protected is having feedback from a community, having a community to support. So, if there's any help you need in reframing, or just maybe someone to share with, do it in the comments or in the Blue Moon Magic Tribe Facebook group. If you're on Instagram, that is my free group on Facebook. And share what's going on. There's a post going to be scheduled there in about an hour relating to the waning lunar cycle, and we'll see what comes up. Sometimes sharing it empowers us because we're like, oh, yeah, I'm not feeling real secure right now, or I'm feeling uncomfortable, even though I know this is happening for a reason. So I think that's what the message was today. And for those who jumped on late, I just want to let you know that I'm just sitting here talking to you guys with a Monday message that I didn't have planned. You might have be familiar with my Monday videos that are pre-recorded, and I usually talk about like manifestation Monday, mindset Monday, money Monday, and I have it planned ahead and I record it and I post it. I didn't have that today. Up until last night and even this morning, I'm like, what is my Monday message going to be? And I just sat here and looked at the deck of cards and I said, okay, I don't know what it is. So I just started talking about the moon, which is my thing. And it came naturally, and I pulled the protection card. So whenever you're jumping on, look at this, know that you are protected. And oh, excuse me, taken care of. So that's the Monday message for today, guys. I will leave you with that. Hi, Melody. Happy Monday. I will leave you with that. And if you think this might benefit someone else, I invite you to tag them, type their name in the comments, share this video out. And you never know. Maybe that's why I kind of needed to wing it today so that someone else could hear it and see that, we don't always have to know all the answers. We usually don't. All we can do is just keep going, try something new, or just get on live and wing it. So thank you guys. I appreciate you all. Happy Monday, happy Moon Day, and happy releasing in the waning half of the lunar cycle. I will talk to you guys later. Take care. Okay. Doggone it. I don't go live very often on Instagram, so I always have to remember how to turn this off. Okay, end video. Ta-da! Bye, guys. Bye, Facebook.